Hello, class. In this lesson, we'll learn how to play exercise number 108 from your Standard of Excellence, Book 2, page 26. Marche Militaire is a lively and fun piece by Franz Schubert. Remember, when learning a new piece of music, always try to figure out what the key is, what the meter of the piece is, and what the tempo is before playing it. In this piece, our concert-pitched instruments are flutes, violins, trombones, and tuba have 3 flats, and they're in concert E-flat major. Our B-flat instruments, the clarinets and trumpets, have 1 flat and are in the key of F major, and our E-flat alto saxophones have no sharps or flats, putting them in C major. The meter of the piece is common time. This is the same as 4/4 time. There are 4 beats in the measure and the quarter note gets the beat. And the tempo is indicated as allegretto. Allegretto is just slightly slower than allegro, about 102 to 110 beats per minute. Here's the drum part. Notice the dynamic marking at the beginning is indicated forte. That is forte throughout. There are several accents throughout the piece. Notice many 5 and 9 stroke rolls. And there's a DCL coda. Remember, when you get to the DCL coda in the music, go back to the beginning. DC stands for da capo. Play to the word to coda, and then jump to the end. And the end, you have a special measure that's labeled the coda. Before we play, let's speak the rhythm. Here's the counting. And a 2 and a 2 and 3, 4. And a 2 and a 2 and 3 and 4. And a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. And a 2 and a 2 and 3, 4. And a 2 and a 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and a 3. Here's the clarinet part. Notice that the dynamic is forte from the beginning to the end. There is a DCL coda, and again we go back to the beginning when we see DCL coda. Play to the word coda and jump to the last measure, which is written as a coda, a tag at the end. Notice that there are several accidentals that appear throughout. There is a B natural that shows up in the 3rd measure of the 2nd line. F sharps that appear, don't forget the F sharp at the end of the measure still applies, even though the accidental is not written for it specifically. And also in the 2nd measure of the 3rd line, there are F sharps on beat 2 and F sharps on beat 4. There are also some slurs that show up. Please pay attention to the slurs. Let's count the piece. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, a 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. 1, a 2, and 3, and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, a 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, a 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2, a 3. As you learn this piece of music, think about these elements for a successful performance. The notes, are you playing the right notes in the right key? Your rhythm, are your rhythms correct and your beats steady? Your tempo, are you using the correct metronome marking? Articulations, are you including slurs and other articulations that may appear? Dynamics, are you including the indicated dynamics? Technique and posture, are you holding your body and your instrument correctly as you play? Tone, are you producing a full and characteristic sound? Here are your next steps. Learn to play exercise number 108, Marche Militaire, on your own. Use my demonstrations as play-along guides to help you learn. Record a performance video of yourself playing the exercise and post it to Schoology in the assignment section. Use the self-assessment rubric in the lesson packet to reflect on your own playing. And of course, look out for the next video lesson.